So before you watch any video of your CLAT this year, I think you should really watch this until the end. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to CLAT Waves. If you guys are in class 11th, 12th, or even thinking of taking a drop this year, this video is really for you. And if you're thinking about giving CLAT 2027, then it's especially for you. In the next 10 minutes, we are not going to motivate you, scare you, or even confuse you with too much information. I am simply going to give you clarity about what CLAT is, who should give it, and how should you begin the right way. So before you watch any video of your CLAT this year, I think you should really watch this until the end. Okay, so first things first, what exactly is CLAT? CLAT, or the Common Law Administration Test, is the entrance test for national law universities, the top law colleges in India. But here's something which most people don't tell you early enough. CLAT is not something which is a memory-based exam. It does not test how much you can, mug up. It tests how much you can read, how much you can logically think, and how much you can apply what you have read and understand and, apply that in the times of pressure. So should you guys really consider CLAT? You should think about CLAT if you really enjoy reading. Like, reading is one of the most important things for, giving CLAT exam. Second, if you like, analyzing situations and arguments, I think CLAT can be your way. And the third thing which I feel is that if you are a person who is, very curious about law, society, politics, or current affairs, but mind you, not mugging them up, you are really curious to understand and know what is happening. So I think CLAT really can be your choice. And no, you don't need to be a topper or something to, crack CLAT. You need three things which are very important for any CLAT aspirant this year. It would be consistency, discipline, and the right guidance. These three things I think are the most important. Even when I was preparing for CLAT at my time, these were the three things which really helped me go through my journey and why my ship sailed. So yeah, that is really true. Now I think we would go to the next question, which is to understand that what the CLAT exam looks like. So anyone who is who just wants to know the basics, this video is really for you. So CLAT is basically a 2-hour exam with passage-based questions, and it has 5 sections: English language, current affairs, or GK, legal reasoning, logical reasoning, and quantitative techniques, which is basically basic maths. Each section is passage driven, all the sections, even quants, which means you will read a passage, understand it, and answer the questions based on your understanding. That's why I always say that CLAT tests how you think, not how much you have remembered or mugged up. Your speed, accuracy, and decision-making skills matter far more than rote learning for an exam like CLAT. So this is very important. Now I would answer the most common question: when should you start preparing for CLAT, especially for CLAT 2027? If you are in class 11th, to be honest, this is the perfect time to start. You have time to, build reading habits and, get conceptual clarity without pressure. Like, you have 2 years, so you can, just work on your skills, start working on them. If you are in class 12th, you still have enough time, you have an year, but your preparation needs to be more structured than anyone who is in class 11th. Because someone who is in class 11th, he'll start preparing with, basic, developing their habits of reading. But if you are in class 12th, you really need to plan your day out and be very structured this year. And if somebody is planning a drop year, so the most important thing for you is your discipline. It's something which is non-negotiable this year. But let me make one thing very clear, that CLAT is not some last minute exam, and it's also not something that needs 10 hours a day. What CLAT needs is smart preparation. So I think everybody knows that smart work is better than hard work, and I think that's the most important thing for an exam like CLAT. Okay, so now I will talk about the most important part of the video, which is the right way to prepare for CLAT 2027. So I would tell you 3 habits, so which are very basic and very important for anybody who is thinking of giving CLAT in 2026. Okay, so the first habit, which is like a non-negotiable, should be daily reading. You need to read. 30 to 45 minutes is like a must, and it's very good also. Reading is, as a habit, is also something which I personally feel is, gives you a clarity, it broadens your mind. So focus on understanding, not speed in the beginning, and do reading consistently. That's very important. Second would be conceptual clarity, especially in 2 sections, which is legal and logical reasoning. Don't jump to tricks. That should not be done in the starting. Before understand why a specific answer is correct or what is happening in that specific concept of any section, especially in logical and legal, you need to understand that. Tricks and everything, okay, they come handy when you give exam, but that's done once your concepts are perfectly crystal clear. So yeah, that should not be done in the starting. So focus on conceptual clarity in the beginning. Third and the most crucial thing, which I was told by my mentors as well, which was mock tests and analysis. Giving mocks is, I think, something which is the most important for CLAT. But I always say that number of mocks don't matter, but your analysis, how much you analyze them properly, is what actually, improves your score. So these are the three things which I personally feel are very important for any CLAT aspirant. And one thing which I would really tell you, after I think you all have seen what happened in CLAT 2026, a lot of aspirants are heartbroken. But the thing was that most CLAT aspirants, they didn't fail because, they lack intelligence. They failed because they prepared, randomly without any strategy. So I think anyone who is starting now, you have a great time. You have, enough time for you to, strategize how you have to prepare and how you have to go about it. Another common doubt which comes up to me and has been coming up to me lately is that, do you need coaching for CLAT? I think my answer is very simple, that it depends from person to person. Coaching really helps you with structure, expert guidance, regular mocks and analysis, but coaching alone will not be able to crack CLAT fully. Self-preparation works only, if you are extremely disciplined and know exactly what you are doing. As I have been mentoring CLAT, I have, helped people in preparation. So I believe that any student go for coaching if you feel, and I will not say that it's like something really necessary or not necessary. It depends on a person that what you feel. I took coaching for my CLAT, so I feel everyone, if you are a person who thinks that I need structure, or I need some expert guidance, or I need some regular mocks and analysis, you should go for it. But even coaching won't alone suffice. Anything can only work if you are self-preparing. Coaching can give you a direction, but walking on that direction, you have to do it. So that would be my answer for that question. Okay, now somebody was asking me about 4 mistakes which they should avoid this year. So they are taking a drop this year. So I'll just answer for everyone out here. The first one would be that starting too late. Please don't procrastinate or do things like that. Just start. I think right now is the best time for you guys to start preparing for CLAT 2027. Second would be ignoring mock analysis. I've already emphasized on this before. Don't ever, leave, just do mocks and don't analyze them. That doesn't work. You have to analyze them. Third is that which I have seen people doing a lot, that they just focus on current affairs. That, I'll just do current affairs. That's the most important section. I think in CLAT there is no important section. All the sections have their own advantages, disadvantages. All the sections have their own perks. You can't leave one section and do the rest 4, or just, focus on 2 and just leave the rest. CLAT doesn't work like that. And number 4 is that, when even I was doing CLAT, I used to see the mock scores of my friends, of my classmates, and we obviously, it's a human nature that we compare ourselves with others. But in the last months, my mentors also told me that my journey is mine, their journey is theirs. So I should not compare. And to be honest, the day I stopped comparing myself with others, that was the day I really was in a place where I was focusing on my journey and focusing on what I am doing wrong and what I need to do right. So please try not to compare yourself with others. Okay, so now to sum it all up, CLAT 2027 is absolutely achievable if you are starting right now. Just stay consistent and prepare smartly. This year on this channel, we'll be guiding from step by step, from very basics to advanced strategy. So make sure to subscribe CLAT Waves and comment CLAT 2027 below if you really want our next video to be a detailed month by month roadmap. And what I can say at the last is that all the best for your CLAT journey, and I'll surely see you guys in the next video. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.